is only a piece of a colon. So it gets chopped here. You can't see a whole lumen, but all this white area here, this is a lumen. Okay? Goes in there, etc. Okay. Mucosa in general, this might be confused with the stomach, especially since there are folds which resemble rugae. They got these big things. Okay. But let's go here. Right. So here's lumen right here. And so all this darker purple, that's the mucosa. And we know that the epithelium is lining the lumen. And one thing you might be able to spot immediately, especially if I actually focus. What strikes you, or hopefully strikes you? All these little round things, and those are huge numbers of goblet cells. So this is the most significant characteristic of large intestine. You see this, you should immediately think large intestine, because there's no other slide that even comes close to this number of goblet cells. You also have absorptive cells. But unlike the small intestine, where it was mostly absorptive cells with some goblet, it's flipped here, where you have a vast majority of goblet cells, and you have some absorptive cells stuck in between. Okay, a couple here. There's one kind of squished in there. So again, it's a majority of goblet cells for a large intestine. All right. And the whole structure going down to the very bottom of mucosa, all these structures, these are all the intestinal glands. And they're composed mostly of goblet cells. So this and this, these are the intestinal glands. And they're all over. And they're just packed with goblet cells. And here we now have the border with the next layer. Okay? So all this is mucosa down to here. You have epithelium consisting of goblet. Here's a couple of absorptive, but many, many goblets. Okay? And these all are part of intestinal glands. Intestinal glands, basically identical to those of the small intestine, except that the general epithelium continues down into them all the way to the bases. Thus, there are no chief cells. So all the way down here, you still have all these goblet cells and some absorptive. All right? And then muscularis mucosae will be the end. Let's see if we can see that. it's not ragingly clear. Submucosa, muscularis mucosa, conspicuous just under the bases of the glands. Well, how conspicuous is it?